Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being here. We are, I'm just another spontaneous live stream. We're gonna get to designing. We're gonna get to just keep working on the island that we're working on live stream. So I think it's gonna be fun. And Gelly Gamer, it's so nice to see you. Yes, we always kind of miss each other, right? Two different parts of the world, but I'm so excited that you're here. It's really nice. And Spark the Fire, thank you for being here. I know, spontaneous, no schedule. I'm just baby still not here. So, but if I get a call, got the phone, uh, we got everything, we got the phone, we got the stuff, just in case we get a call, we get a text, then stream ends. But okay, so we're just gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna just continue designing. We're gonna keep working on the island, everything that we're doing. I actually, let me go real quick. Again, just real quick. I actually kind of been redesigning a little bit of what we've been working on the entrance, the idea in my head, So I actually kind of dissected it down, imagining the square by square, and see how we're gonna approach this still. I still want to make it happen, And I think that's the fun part right now with the live stream is I'm challenging myself to push the limits, keep pushing the limits of what we can do in Dinkum. So let's go to our live stream island. And oh my goodness, Pink, hi. So nice to see you too. Rena, hey. I'm so glad that you guys are here and made it. Okay, okay, so again, spontaneous live stream, but finally we got the town hall moved in. That's the only thing that I did off camera. I didn't do no designing, nothing else, just I wanted to get the town hall here so we can actually start kind of seeing. And Panda, hey, hi, welcome, so nice to see you, so glad that you're here. And yeah, so I moved in finally the town hall because we needed to visualize it, right? To me, that's very important, so we can kind of start getting the feel of it. And all that. Missy, hey, I know you're on nighttime just like me. So nice to see you, Missy. So happy that you're here. I always see you in stream, so it's nice to see all of you. And again, getting to see all my other fellow members of the Dinkum community that are usually, in the other side of the world, and they're awake when we're asleep. So it's nice to see you. And Soho, hey Soho, good morning, Soho. Nice to see you. Good that you're here. Okay, so we got the town hall moved in. I needed that to move in, so I just needed that to be done. So now we can start visualizing this tunnel, right? The tunnel that we're working on. And see, and as we start walking it this way, the idea is like when you walk it on purposely, we want to have the camera in kind of like this angle. So that's the part of the build of the design is to be this angle. We're framing it to be like this. So when we raise everything, it should be like this. But one thing that I kind of wanna to work on in here is I still feel like this might be too wide. But I know we only have the center, so we had to make it 3. That was kind of like a compromise that I did on the last stream. But I want to see if I can kind of change this and make it work with just the 1 square in the middle. I know it's a lot more work. We're just gonna try some things. These are the stuff that I usually like to do off camera, but we're in live stream, so we're gonna try it because, like I said in the beginning of the stream, I'm kind of redesigning the aspect. Let me see if I can get this a little focus or not. But this is the 3 squares. There's the middle. It leads towards the town hall that should be out here. We're gonna make some divisions and we're gonna put like some greenery on it and on the sides, and then keep working and then elevate the area, right? Part of this town is kind of a little bit European inspired, with a lot of brick, a lot of levels, very close together. And we're gonna make fake buildings, but it's more for aesthetic. It's not like we gotta make them as realistic as possible, but we just want elevation, right? So, and that's kind of like a big recap of what we are gonna be planning to do. Girly Gamer, at least you didn't film the whole stream of center, like it just Pink, and Okay, so all right, so let's continue. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. We're just gonna move some things around. We're gonna try a new idea to see how we can make this look. And that's always gonna be the thing about designing, at least with me, is there's a lot of try and error. I'm not gonna try to compromise myself too much, usually, because then I'm never too happy with everything at the end. And I've been, since the last string, I've been thinking like, I don't know, maybe I should have gone a little bit wider and try it out and see what will happen. So that's what we're gonna do now. The first thing today, so I can move on from this idea. If I don't like it, then great, then we can do something else. But if we ended up liking it, then great, and then we can go from there. So that's also part of the idea. So let's just start taking care a lot of this and taking it off. Let's go ahead and take that, and start moving some of this. Put that in there. And starting to go. So how's everyone? How's everyone today? I know for a lot of you, like Soho, it's early morning, waking up, probably. Soho, do you drink coffee? Are you a coffee drinker, or maybe you're a tea morning person? What do you do in your mornings? And all that. Okay, so let's make sure this is moved here. Now we move this one over here too. The other thing I wanted to check is to make sure I had the right height for this character. You know, a lot of my builds, I do try to make them feel like it's proportional to the characters, if that makes sense. So yeah, okay, so yeah, so I think I did have a good height on them. So let's go ahead. Yes, drinking coffee and getting ready for work. Ooh, oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's morning for you. But you're a coffee drinker. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so let's see how this feels. In a perfect world, if I wasn't trying to really center this towards the town hall, it would have been 2 spaces, right? That would have been like the perfect scenario. 3, I still feel like it's too wide. It takes away the it doesn't take away the effect, but it's not what I really wanted. 1 might be a little too small, but there's only one way to try it, all right? We just have to do it and do it. And I think a lot of you, there's plenty creators here right now that are, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, no, yeah, I got it right, okay, yeah. Let me see. Let's try this. And now, put that there. Oh, I actually... James, if you ever, you know, that, well, it kind of stopped. But you see how that glitched, James? When you move the camera? Maybe one day, optimization on this little bridges, so that doesn't happen. Actually, I forgot that I really wanted to do, I was gonna take away some of these bridges, right? And we're gonna actually do some of the dark wood one. Hardwood. I think I was gonna go 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's go with the white. And I need, according to my drawing, I need 1, 2. Let's grab 3 just in case. All right, so let's go ahead and try this. And let me see what you guys are saying in chat. Drinking coffee, that doesn't look wider. Yeah, oh, sorry, yeah, I might have messed up my words there, girly gamer. Yeah, I'm trying to go narrower, yeah, just to see if I like the idea, you know. And what I'm trying to do is a little more complicated, and I haven't done nothing like this in my island, in the sense of like make it feel a little more town buildings and stuff, even though we don't have windows or nothing like that. It's just, we're gonna try to create a lot of illusions with a lot of greenery and a lot of items. May not be perfect, and at the end we may hate it. I That's what makes me a little nervous about live streams, because one thing is making it in. Oh wait, I picked the tree in here. Okay, we just fix it. We just put another one here real quick. I think with live streaming, testing, and since I haven't experienced it yet, but I know some of you here are content creators as well, and you guys do more live streaming than I do, and I still am not getting used to the feeling of trying things out in front of people, because and then it doesn't work and you kind of take it apart, and that's truly very different for me, because every time you guys see my product, it's just the final product. That's usually it's been the case, right? And I forgot that I wanted to change to I need some of this. Let's grab some of that. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, so I got one space. This is supposed to be 1, 2, 3, but I want the entry here, right? So I need to leave a spot right here. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, or just leave it open. And I can't decide which direction I want to go on this. Okay, let's just work on right now on this part and see how this starts looking. Let's put a little hardwood first. Hey Ken, thank you for coming in, Ken. Hi, how are you? Grass jersey to your baby. Thank you so much. We are in a waiting game now. This is why I'm sneaking another live stream. And one of the reasons I'm sneaking in a couple live streams without schedule is because I've been working on videos, build videos that are coming, but they're kind of more scheduled for when the baby is here, because I won't be able to do anything for like at least that initial week and a half. So I do have videos that are coming, build videos, if anybody's wondering. And that's why I'm doing, kind of sneaking in this live stream, and we can design and all of that while I work on the other ones and edit them, so I can then have them for future. So that's why we're doing a little more live streams at the moment, Okay, so let's do that. So we got the entry here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, right? And then we want another entry here, another port right here, right? Okay, so let's imagine 3. And this, so if you see me, I'm gonna be thinking out loud, so you guys can go through the process with me. Iris Thompson, hey, good morning, Jersey, and Chad. So nice to see you, Iris. And Rena Rowe, Jersey, don't be nervous. That is how all of us design and build. We all do builds and tear them down again. We have even seen other streamers do it. It's how we all learn what is achievable. Thank you so much, Rena. That's very true. It's all new, right? It's all new, and all of that. But you guys are always super kind, super kind. Pink Rice, Jersey, that is wonderful news that you have a little one on the way. Congratulations to you and your wife. Thank you so much, Pink. Thank you so much. I've been sharing every single message, every single chat, every time somebody writes. My wife has seen them all. I just show them. I grab my phone. Honey, they wrote you this. Honey, they say this. Honey, they say this. And she's super overwhelmed. With how positive a reaction. Because you never know. So a lot of people. It was very hard decision to see. Should we tell? Don't tell? Keep? But the reception has been really, really nice. So we've been truly enjoying it. Okay, so we leave a space here. 1, 2, 3. And maybe I should have gone with 2. No, 1, 2, 3. Here again. And this part. you know, all this tweaking and designing and trying to figure things out, it's been a little bit of, and again, the arch won't work in my favor again, but that's okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me clear this part. Let's start clearing this side out, right? I need to figure out a little bit of the spacing that I really want to do here. And I know part of this column has to go away. So let's go ahead and do that. And where's my compactor? There it is. It's interesting to see the whole process you go through with your building. You are doing great. Thank you, Missy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna try. You know, I'm not more of a gameplay type of person. You know, I usually do like to create more than actually play the game. In that sense, you know, I do enjoy playing the game when in the beginning, and you know, and I think a lot of us are facing the same situation, right? We have put on the hours, we have done the grind, we have done all that stuff, and now it's like we just want to keep designing, right? We just want to design and design and design, and that's what everything is kind of leading into more and more. And I wanted my live stream in a way, you know, I know you guys get a lot of, I talk a lot of my videos, on my build videos. I try to explain my process as best as I can, what I was thinking, the struggle that I went through the build and stuff like that. But I wanted to kind of bring the same idea into the live stream, in the sense of explaining my process, you know. And part of the goal that is different for sure is building this live and not do anything off camera, like and it's hard because you get excited about a project and you want to keep working on it, and I'm like, no, this is for the live. This island is for live stream, is for that purpose by itself. So it's a different type of feeling, because you know, I just want to design, you know, and sometimes I get ideas and I want to get here and try them out real quickly, but I don't get the, you know, I gotta kind of control myself and be like, okay, control yourself, don't be too eager, wait into the live stream, everybody wants to see how everything's going, how we're building, and it's been great. And who we got here? Hey, you're beautiful, bald man. Oh, thank you. You know, I gave myself a haircut today because the rest of my wife's family got here today for the baby, and you know, so I shave. I guess I look pretty nice right now. You know, looking, you know, sharp. Hopefully, you know, got a good look for the in-laws and all that good stuff. So thank you so much, KD, gentlemen. All right, let me catch you. That's why. Okay, Girly Gamer. That's why my second island is creative, design and fun. After all the grind on my main island, it's so fun. Yes, Girly Gamer. And Girly Gamer, I'm excited. And I know we haven't talked in a moment, but I know the special visitor went to your island, and I'm excited to see what he told you and stuff like that. Very, very excited about that. Jersey, over the past week, my pregnant daughter has just started to feel the little one move. Oh, congratulations! That's so exciting. I remember when that happened to us too, and it was hard. Okay, let me continue. Also, Bill, it was different because my wife could feel it, but I could not feel it yet, right? And she was experiencing all these new things, and I'm waiting. And in a way, it doesn't feel real until then I felt it, you know, when you put your hand and you feel that for the first time. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, and then it clicked. For the longest time, it's just something that is in there. I know it's in there. I see it. We went to the doctor and all that. But and then it's like, oh my goodness. Once I felt it, it made it even more real for me. So yeah, that was exciting. So go tell your daughter congratulations and all that. So excited for you, Spark the Fire. Good day, KD. All love. Hey friends, and all that. Actually, I started doing the. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let me actually check. I started doing this, and I still gotta add more creators, so I don't have all of them yet. I actually at launch I added a few more, But let's see if this works for me. That, and you put this, and let's see if I can get. If not, then I did something wrong. If it doesn't pull up, I'm trying to work on creating those links for the other creators, and I want to keep adding them, but it doesn't seem like it's working. So okay, so I haven't got to test it. I know I added them to 3 elements, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Yeah, and I know I did them all lowercase on purpose because I didn't want to just, you know, when you're live streaming, I wanted to do it quick. So I gotta do more testing. So I do apologize again for all the creators that are in here. I am gonna keep working on this. I just started adding to 3 elements actually in my lunch today. And I know I added KD, I added like 5 of them for now. And I wanted to do some testings, but it doesn't seem like it's working because nothing has come up. Okay, so maybe I didn't link it right. All this new stuff is always new. Okay, let's see. Hey GG, I've just started another island, and I'm trying to plan this one out before I build. Not working now very well. Spark the fire. I know planning an island it's not for everyone. I get a lot of feedback, right, from you guys all the time, and a lot of you build on the go. Like, it's hard to come up with an idea, right? What do you want? How do you want things to be laid out? The spread. For me, that's like the best way that I can approach. For me, it's backward. I can't just. Oh wait a minute. Oh wait, 1, 2. Oh, I placed it wrong. Man. Okay. See what happens when I'm talking? I'm making little mistakes. Okay, I need a chainsaw. Let's grab a chainsaw real quick. So for me, planning an island is fun. I like to sit down. I like to imagine where the roads are going, how much space. And I do feel like it gets easier to plan. You know, most of the time you kind of imagine the buildings, and you can kind of base what you're going to go around the building. So you can imagine like 13 by 13 or 15 by 15. If you want more space to decorate around the building, you go 20 by 20. So in my mind, I already kind of know the sizes that I kind of want the plots to be in each building. So then I just kind of imagine how I want the roads to go. And then once I have the roads done, like I always start with the town hall, right? I start with the town hall. I imagine how I'm going to spread things out. And then I start laying out the roads. And then the openings in between the roads, that's when I start imagining, I want this building here, I want this over here. Then after that, I start imagining the trees and decorating and all that. But it always starts for me, the town hall and the first initial row, and what's gonna go after the town hall. Where are we gonna go next? And that's how everything kind of starts for me. So I don't know if that helps anybody that's trying to start like an island, but that's the idea, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think actually I'm gonna like this a little bit more. So let's go ahead and actually do more of this. I just needed to see if I was gonna like how the tunnel may look. And I think it's gonna look pretty good. And that's the idea. So there's gonna be an opening in a way right here. So we're just gonna bring more of this way. And I may have to put a 2 here. And maybe a 2 here. Okay, well, let's start bringing this part up over here. And then we'll start reading more chat in a moment while they're printing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see what we got. Nice park. I've been planning for things. Thanks. Okay, yes, I understand completely, and I'm just starting to learn stream element. There is so much to learn. Yeah, so I just started, you know, I talked with a couple different creators. They told me to use stream elements, and I kind of dive into it a little bit, but it doesn't seem, it's showing that that the bot is connected. I know I saw that, but why it didn't do it, that part I don't know. But then I see a lot of streamers that even though they got it working and they do it, it takes forever sometimes to show. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see if it shows. That's that's where we're at the moment. Okay, I need food. The only downside we start a new character and then going creator if that your stamina and everything is like super low. You get tired so quickly compared with my other character, my main character that's been around for a long time. He doesn't get tired that quickly. We are all really testing those multitasking skills that you will need for the baby. Yes. Yeah, and it's funny. I mean, I'm not the greatest at multitasking. My wife knows that. Like when I'm concentrating on something, and other stuff goes in and out, and it's not that easy for me to kind of keep track of everything. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I want. Okay. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3, and I wanted to do something. Okay, and I need another printer now. See, I was talking, my mind got distracted, and I'm thinking of something else, and I forgot what I was saying. Oh, multitasking. Yeah, multitasking is not the strongest thing for me usually. I'm not the best at it. When I'm concentrating, and I'm not like I need to finish what I'm doing, like, and that's one of the things that always made me nervous about live streaming, you know. And the funny part is, I knew it's hard for me to live stream in like if I was gonna do it in my normal time. It's a little bit easier at night. I come home from work and all that, and even with the baby, this schedule is actually easier than trying to do it during the day. Even though I'm off a lot during the day, but during the day, you know, you're taking care of the house, you're taking the responsibility and all that stuff. That's why I never really had the time for live streaming. So one of the things is like you guys may see more of me than my actual part of the world. So that's gonna be interesting and all that. But I do, you know, some people already like, oh, you're streaming for a night again, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm getting people from Australia and Europe, you know, they never get to interact. So it's been interesting seeing that. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to like stream in some of the weekends and kind of what other people do now and then. But I'm still planning to do build videos. That's what I really like to do, and do a lot of that. Let's see, white bridge. Let's grab a few more because I have no idea how many need. Okay, so, and I forgot that I wanted to make a little bit of space in between the bridges real quick, right? I have this idea, but I want to see if it works. And that, and take that one out. Okay, so let's leave that gap there, so we know that's the gap. Now we're gonna grab the third one here, and let's see, there, right? Okay. Oh, and I finally, so excited. I'm not gonna announce who it is yet, but I finally got confirmation who's gonna be the next guest in Dinkum Talks. Because of the baby and all that, we had to delay episode 3 because we are waiting on the baby. I know the goal. My goal's always been trying to do 2 Dinkum Talks a month, you know, because there's a lot of creators and people that I want to bring in and talk to. But for the moment, you know, we only have one during the month of June, and it was very early on. But I've been talking with a very special someone that I'm so excited, and I think all of you guys are. I mean, especially you guys, because a lot of you guys know this person, and I'm excited because we're gonna get to know a lot more and questions that we all may be wondering about stuff. So. I don't know if he's here or he's listening, and if you are, don't come in just yet. But anyway, I'm so excited. So excited for Dinkum Talks episode 3 because it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be cool. We were talking, and we kind of started talking and getting very excited, and then we realized, hey, we're actually doing the episode even though we're not doing the episode, and we're like, so we actually had to like cut the call and hang up after we got everything situated because it felt like we were doing it, and then we were not gonna have genuine reactions when we're gonna be like doing the recording. So we actually had to quit the conversation because we just kept going, like, and yeah. So it was really cool. So okay, all right. So the tunnel is coming along. Let's go ahead, and the other thing that I wanted to do is right here. We're gonna bring it just a little bit, and we're gonna test this out real quick. Once we get, and this part, I wanted to add brick to here, like in between these things, right? And yeah, brick. Okay, I wonder if I should have gone with 2. You know, this last bridge here, we may actually have to go with 2, and that's okay. Let's see how 2 looks real quick. Because I don't, this column here is already entering the kind of the courtyard area, and I don't want that there. So let's see if we can fix this with the 2 white ones. So let's go ahead and do the bridge again, and I'm gonna look at chat in a moment just in case you guys are writing me something that I need to answer. But let's go ahead and grab the 2 instead. And okay, so we do the 2, and now we need to take care of this dirt. It's gonna be up. Okay. It's really things you should understand. Congrats, Jersey. It's really hard to build and also keep up with the shot. You are doing great. Thank you, Pink. Thank you so much. That's really encouraging that, you know, you guys truly feel like I'm doing okay, because I do get nervous. I know I keep saying nervous, and I gotta move on from there, right? This is the 3rd live stream, you know. Hopefully I sound better than the first one. I finally rewatched my first one, just part of it. I didn't want to rewatch it, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I know I talk fast, because, you know, Spanish people, we tend to talk fast. But watching that first live stream just a little bit, and I was like, oh my goodness, I was like talking so fast. Like, I didn't even realize I was talking that fast, especially in the beginning. Like, I was just like just going crazy. Prim. Hey, nice. Thank you for coming in. Nice to see you. So glad that you're here. We're just working away, and I do apologize. I didn't say hi as soon as you came in. I just keep like building, and like Pink said, I just gotta practice now and then. So often glance at the chat and see what's going on. Snug Life, hey, hi, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Thank you for being here, joining this spontaneous stream again. One more time. I know it seems like I just keep working in this area a lot, but I do feel like we're finally getting something that I'm actually liking. I think I am. So I am liking the ideas. You see now the tunnel? I like how the tunnel leads just right to the door, right? Like the idea, and the idea is, once, you know, you get tunnel, you hit the courtyard, and then you walk this tunnel, and then bam, there's the town hall, right? That's the illusion. That's the idea. We just want something. And part of this island is trying to design ideas like that. And like I said, they may not all work, and we may spend 2-3 live streams to tear it all down. But a lot of you here have confirmed that that's how you do it in life. So that might be the case. But yeah, so yeah, so I mean, but I do like this is because I wanted to make this tonal effect, like that feel, and especially from and for people that weren't here first live or second live, a lot of the is inspiration that I'm grabbing from to make this town is from my mom trip that she went to Europe, because my sister lives over there in Germany, and she took a bunch of pictures and on all these little German villages that are like fairy tale style villages, and they have like all these corners and everything is tied, right? Like small little roads and little alleyways and stuff like that. And I really thought, man, that'd be so cool to do in Dinkum. But I know it's gonna be a lot of trial and error, and it's gonna take a lot of time. And once I decided to do the live stream island, I was like, you know what, that might be a good project on island, because then I can still concentrate on other type of build videos for you guys. But then on the live stream island, we're gonna try to do very hard stuff, like very hard stuff. At least I consider it hard, right? For me, and I think one of the challenges, because we're building it live, and that's gonna be interesting. Okay, so I think we're making a little bit better progress. Now we're gonna put this here and here and here to bring some greenery, because a lot of the other part of this project is that there's supposed to be a lot of greenery, right? We're gonna have a lot of greenery going on in this section of the, sorry, I blanked out because I was looking for something, of the town. You know, there's gonna be a lot of greenery everywhere. From the pictures that I saw from those villages and stuff like that, they're just bushes and trees and plants and little gardens in front of buildings and just everywhere, you know. And let the grass grow, no mowing, just grass everywhere. Unless it's a very specific place, we'll mow there, but most of everything, just let it grow wild and all that. And like I mentioned in my first or second stream, a lot of stuff, like a lot of these pots and all that, they're placeholders, right? Like you may be seeing a lot of, man, he's using the same bush everywhere. They're placeholders, and then we'll come back, and that's when you take it out and you're like, okay, let me try the hibiscus or try this color. Where does it need color? And take some of the green, add some color. So, but what I call placeholder is because I don't want to take my time and try. I'm not in the decoration mode. We're building the skeleton and the structure and the foundation. That's my process, right? It's not building and decorating at the same time. It's strictly build the foundation, build the skeleton of the structure, and then we worry about decoration once I feel like I don't have to tweak anymore. Because I used to do it the other way, but once I found this rhythm for me, I was like, oh, this actually works a lot better, and I like this better. And so that's where I ended up doing. Okay, so if you see me looking down, it's because I have my iPad with my mom's pictures that I'm looking at. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm seeing, that I like what I'm seeing, and that it feels. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I like that. So we're going to bring now, oops, I fell down. Okay, so the idea now is, if we do it like that, and that's behind there, and we go there, and that other picture that my mom took, it leads to there. Okay, so the wall can close to there. One, two. So now I can bring the wall here, right? Okay, so let's try this out. Let me see. Hey, Jane. Hi. Sorry. Hi, welcome in. And Shannon. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. And that's right, you're in the Pacific Coast time, so it's going to be midnight for you. That's right. Oh, thank you so much, Gilly Gamer. Nice to hear you. Hope all of you are doing well and all of that. I'm just, spontaneous stream while I work on what I call the baby videos. Actually, let's go ahead and it's late. Let's go and sleep and get some daylight. It's too dark. That way you guys don't have to see me working in the dark. I've been working on some build videos that are gonna be scheduled for when the baby's born and all of that. So so I haven't had like stuff for this week. So we're doing another live stream, sneaking it in, keep working on this design and this idea that is an inspiration from my mom's trip, seeing a bunch of pictures. So hopefully we get this to look really good and work out really well. Okay, so we want to bring this one more, right? So we finished there, bring the greenery there. I want to bring, do I want to bring this one more? This is tied up there. Behind it is the building, right? we got that building. Okay, so I may actually, do I need to push this forward then? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then another tower here. Okay, sorry guys, I'm thinking real quick. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna do this transition, because I think I actually added one more bridge that I needed to, unless I work my way backwards. Okay, so that is there. So this turns this way, right? Okay, so we do 1, 2, 1, 2, but this is supposed to be, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I think what I did, and I'm counting. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it should be starting right here. The next, so I can either push this back or make the illusion taller. Okay, let me bring this in here and do this corner right here. Okay, so let's bring this in real quick. Okay, so what I'm trying to decide is, see, I'm calculating the walls to be about 3 wide, right? Like this 1, 2, 3, and that's a wall. But then I got 1, 2, 2, because before we went so much wider that my measurements kind of fell out of place. So now I don't know if I want to either redo part of the courtyard or if I want to kind of adjust it and make it work, because I could make the courtyard just a little bit smaller, that it could work. And I think that might be part of the problem, is I need to make it feel, if I make it smaller, so it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, right? And then here it would have been starting the next thing. Okay, so yeah, let's try it out. I think I'm gonna have to try, because I think it's gonna look way too wide now, because since we made everything narrower, I don't need all this, everything to be this wide, right? So let's see if we can fix this real quick. Do some tweaking, as we say, because this should turn now here. All right, 1, 2, 3, and then leave one walkway, so everything should turn on this one now. Okay, and we want to bring, let's clean this up real quick, and we're gonna try to bring this. Okay, so we're gonna bring this wall over here now. And and I always feel like this is like one of those things, you know, if I better try it than regret it later, because and then I feel like I'm gonna have more work to do if I don't just try it out and see what happens. So okay, so that's what we're doing. So we're gonna start adding the brick again right over here, and that's fine, but I don't think I want, we're gonna take that out. I only want brick in these fake walls, and they're just fake, you know, because we just creating the illusion of a building in a courtyard. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do at least. Okay, so do I need to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2? So we walk there, we walk there, we have, and then coming off the corner. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we went 4, 4, right? So we need to make sure that we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got 4. So this should be then the split right here, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we pick this one up. So okay, so we're trying to create the walls the same, right? These fake walls, I gotta keep them whatever measurement these ones are, because this is what's gonna let me know the courtyard, right? So it's 4 here, we're gonna put them 4 here, then we're gonna use 4 here, because we're putting like wall, 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 and then we're gonna raise up and make more fake wall. You know, I'm just trying perspective, illusion, let's call it that way, you know. So that's what we're trying to do, right? So we're gonna do this. So now what I gotta try to do is create another fake courtyard, like balconies. You know, in a lot of those pictures that my mom brought, there's a lot of these balconies in Europe, right? Like people have these courtyards, and there's balconies in top of the buildings and all that. So we're gonna try to do that. And a lot of the pictures that I saw, they were very beautiful with a lot of green and just flowers in the little balconies and chairs and all that, right? So that's the next step, right? Is trying to create a little bit of steps there. Now, if we had like fake windows or something like that we can hang on the wall, that, you know, be great. But, and you know, I think that one day can happen. You know, James been doing miracles in creating amazing things for Dinkum lately, so you never know when that could work, or he can make that happen. Okay, so so we got the courtyard in the bottom. Now we're gonna have another little courtyard over here, right? So what I'm gonna do is, do I have any of those on me? No. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the, what you call them, the iron fencing, right? We're gonna grab those real quick just to see how this looks, and I'll look at chat in a moment. Sorry guys, I keep forgetting to look at chat. I do apologize. We got, let me clean all this up. This was when I was trying to get the town hall moved in, and that was the only thing I did off camera. But okay, so let's go ahead and grab some of this, and I also need the flower. Okay, the hardwood one. Just get a few of those for now. Okay. A lot of this is placeholders, don't forget. But I know, you know, those kind of balconies, they got like all this like rails, you know, and iron rails and all that. So I think the idea is kind of cool. So we're gonna put this here. Oh, wait, and before that, of course, I don't want to leave everything dirt, right? And I was trying to decide what did I want it to do for the flooring, because this flooring right here, I don't want it to be brick. I just did it for the moment, but I didn't want it to be brick. And I kept thinking at work, what kind of flooring can I use? What would be something different? And let's see, which one is it? Is it let me see, pathing. And then no iron, no pearl. The pattern. I think this is actually gonna, I don't use this one a lot, only for specific areas and details and stuff like that, because it's not one of my favorites. I mean, and that's just me. I know a lot of you guys like it and all that. It's not my favorite. I just can never make it work for me. But, you know, I was thinking, you know, we're trying to do a lot of brick. We're trying to do a lot of this different colorings and patterns and all that. So I was like, you know what? This one actually could look good up here. because a lot of the pictures, you know, everything looks very, what's the word? I don't know. It's just everything stands out. So I figured, you know, this passing kind of stands out. So okay, so we'll do that, and then what we're gonna do is add the iron. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna start creating this layering effect, right? To create a little bit of something behind it, right? And again, like I said, don't worry. We're gonna once we get back, we're gonna do a lot of decorating. We're gonna move a lot of these items and stuff like that. But we wanna make sure. Okay, pick that up. And what we're gonna do is do a little bit of more of. Okay, so this makes me think. Should I bring it? No, I don't want to bring it any higher. So let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Okay, so I think that's gonna be good. And then this section here is the next part of the wall, right? So this is gonna be another wall that's gonna come up here. Let's eat real quick, and then let's see what you guys are writing, just to make sure. I might have to scroll up a little bit. That looks so cool, Jersey. I get nervous to start every stream. I hate listening to my fair efforts. I know, right? That was one of the things that I needed to do. Even for my build videos, I needed to listen to myself so I can catch. I used to say, and I still do, but that word so, and when I'm thinking, I go so. I still do that, and I'm trying to improve that. Hi, girly, Snog, Rena. You, boom, be right back. Hello, okay. Read that. Hi, Pink. Are you streaming now also? Would love to see. Oh, yeah, Pink is streaming. Spark the fire. Hey, Karen, good morning. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. So excited. I love our back and forth either in Discord or in, you know, on the comments and the feedback. It's been great. Catnip, hey, you made it. Hi. And for people, I've been talking with Catnip. She's the first moderator we have in Discord. So if you see her popping in, we're still talking. There's a lot more talking. She's gonna help me. She's done moderating before in Discord, so we're still talking. But she's the first moderator we have in Discord. You know, so if you see her popping in there, that she, you know, she's gonna be doing stuff. So that's gonna be great. Very big fan, Jersey, because your design is realistic and love it. Ken, thank you so much. I think too much realistically, and that's why I may not use a lot of items in many ways, but I do try to use items in a different way to create realism. So thank you. I'm glad you're a fan. I'm glad that you liking the designs and all that. And thank you so much for being here. So excited. Already back when you read that. Hi, Karen, can I have Hunger Games? Okay. Hey, not bad. Okay, I caught up. Okay, so let's get back into here. And let's see. Okay, so this is supposed to go this way, right? 1, 2, 3. Let's start raising part of this. Okay, so I forgot how high I went here. That was 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I believe it's 4, right? So 4. So 4 from the ground, so that's 1, 2. So 1, 2, that should be 3, right? Wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, that's 3, and that's 4. Okay, so that's 4 right there. I think this is one of the hardest part for me, is sometimes keeping track the different dimensions that I did. Like if I was 4 high, I want to keep him 4 high, so then the other wall is a different type of height. And but that then at the same time everything kind of makes sense. And I think, right, actually I may have just to count it out, because I think they're 4 high, right? So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Oh, that's 4. No, it's 5 high. Okay, I did have it wrong. 5 high. Okay, so I need to go 1 more high. Okay, let's go 1 more here, right? And what we're gonna do here And again, we are going 4. The walls are 4, so that's 3. So we're gonna go 4 there for now, right? So this is 4. Okay, so again, all our walls are brick. We're using the ramps to create this little effect, like if it's something I don't know, I forgot what you call, like the roofing, you know, like that little roofing style. I forget what that we will call that, but okay. So 1 2 3 4. So and then we want to go, that's behind there, so this one should be 5 as well. So we gotta go, and then pretty soon we'll go down to the ground floor, and we want to start looking. But what I'm trying to do is create this layer effect, right? And that's right now what I'm trying to work on. So it's just creating the height effect that we want. And I'm gonna need another dirt printer real quick. So let's go ahead and get another dirt printer. Take that one out. We don't need that one. Bring this one here. Put that one there. Okay. And so we went 5 high, so we need to go 5 on this one. And this side is not gonna be with the same structure of the other one. Here we're gonna try to do a little feel of a kind of like a little European castle feeling. So if that's 5, so we're gonna try to go then 1 more. Okay, so behind here. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Okay, so 1, so that goes here, that goes here. Okay, let's raise this a little bit here. If that's the same height, that and that elevates, and then we have another one higher, right? Is that what I'm... Okay, so... But what I want to do is from far away, or do I want to have... Okay, so, okay, let me just look at it from... Okay. Alright, so we see this little section here, and that's the little fake little terrace. Yeah, terrace, there we go. Terrace that we're making. And then we need to go a little bit higher behind it. We got the front. We got the other front behind it. Okay, so... I think what I'm gonna do is... I think I want this to be... I think I may want this to be a little more tight. So let's make this a little tighter for now. Because I think I want some width on the side to make it feel like it's just a little bit more. So let's try that instead. Okay. It's so interesting. I don't know. It's still weird for me. You guys seeing the behind the like let's call it like the behind the scenes of building. Oh, actually no. I did this the other. No, I left the space for a reason. Because we were gonna put the fake lights, like to pretend those are windows. The thing we did on the bottom. Okay. Yeah, I did that there. Okay, I need to regroup my mind. Wait, let me see what you guys are writing. I think here who is the new mod. Oh, Karen, the new mod in Discord is Canip. I'm gonna talk with her a little bit more. She has mod before in Discord and stuff like that. So she's adding like the new mod mail and stuff like that. And other stuff that could make the Discord a little bit better. So she's the first one. It's been great. And then we do have the first for YouTube moderator. It's going to be Shelly, that a lot of you guys have seen. She moderates for Comment, O'Reilly, and stuff like that. So she has volunteered that she wants to do that. So we've been in the talks and all of that. So and so yeah, so it's been fun and great. Okay, so I forgot that I really wanted to do this. G'day Jersey. I'm enjoying your live stream. Thanks for sharing your journey with us. Hey, thank you, Sparky Sim. I'm glad that you are enjoying it because I know I'm rambling a lot and making mistakes right away. Yeah, okay, so the idea here, and I forgot why I did it, and I went blank, and then as soon as I put all this there, now we gotta take it off, I remember. And let's test that idea out. The idea is, I wanted to pretend that we got lights, right? So let's bring this down, and there. So we don't need this one, we don't need that one. So light's gonna go, but if I go, I made the walls 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have one in the corner. Oh, I should have, man, I'm not thinking straight. I keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, okay. No, because I want this edge to be a little bit. Okay, if I put the fence like that, I like that look. I guess maybe I can just put 2 together, very close together. Let's go ahead and try that. I think that's the only way I'm gonna try to figure this out. And if not, then we can keep tweaking it, but that might be something that we may have to do. Okay, so if we're gonna create this illusion, we need the stone lamp that we got. We got 2 right now, so that's good. So we put it there, and then we put the other one there, right? And then if this is already the right height, we're gonna do the ramps. Okay, so we put that there. Technically this will go away, so let's go ahead and break that. Okay, so let me pick this up now. Let's go ahead and grab the brick. And now put the lamps again. Okay, and then we go back down here. Okay, and the point of the stone lamps is to try to recreate, like, even though it's not a window, the idea is from far away, it could be like something inside. I don't know. That's the idea behind it. I mean, the other thing that we could do that I know I wanted to test, that I guess we can test right now, is we can actually use one of the stalls to bring just a little bit more into this build, and the idea behind it. And the idea behind it is, let's see how this looks. I haven't tried it out, but it was in my mind that I knew I wanted to try something like this, just to bring a little bit extra. Oh, but I will have to actually like raise it a little bit, but I guess that's fine because, well, if I wanted to put, all right, let's just test this out again. We're in a testing mode right now, right? We just keep testing things and trying to see what works and what doesn't work. Okay, so we do this, that. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is do the same thing but on this side, because we want to square this off. And this is what I said in the beginning of the stream. This is gonna be a lot of layering on top of layering to create an illusion that I don't know if it can be done. That's what we're trying. And as we're trying, I'm figuring out that I may have to go one more high on these walls here, because I'm not gonna like the way it's gonna feel when we do some of this stuff. So when we put this here, we put it sideways. I don't mind that. I think that looks pretty cool. But I think now we're gonna have to redo this real quick, test this out again. And now we raise it one more time. Whoops. Pick that up, put that down. Let's go ahead and grab the brick. And how many of you, like truly, like how many of you are like your mind goes so much miles per hour when you're designing and thinking, and then you have another idea and another idea, and then it just keeps evolving and evolving. Okay, let me see. I find Jersey gives me so much inspiration. Thank you so much, Catnip. Thank you. I'm glad that it does. Jersey, wait till you do a tour of Sparky's place. He rambles as much as you. 2 blocks. Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait, Sparky. Sparky Sims. I'm ready. Angela, oh, cool idea. Jersey, try the kitchen cabinet as windows. Oh, the cabinet kind of like the door part. Like, okay. Thank you, Jersey. Kitchen cabinet as windows. I made a house with the inner courtyard. There was a lot of redoing and changing of ideas. Yeah. Hey, Doxy Mom. Hi. Glad that you're here. We're just, trying things away. Trying things away. See, but now I feel like this wall is too high. I guess the other thing to do, I'm going to see what she said with the cabinet, so we'll try that out real quick too. Because I knew at night I wanted some light, right? Because if I don't put any light, it's going to be really dark at night, and I want the build to have some light. So that's what I was thinking, the stone ones, you're just simulating some type of window at night when people have, their windows open. It's the old days, and I don't know. That was part of the idea. I like the cabinet idea. And I wish we could put... Well, oh no, because then it looks like it's on top. I was thinking I can put a lamp or a lantern. But... Okay, so... Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is so we can kind of move on a little bit from here. Because I'm concentrating a lot on this area, and there's still some more elevation areas that I kind of want to do. Because I know... just in case we actually need to redo more. So I'm not going to concentrate too much on the windows at the moment. We'll come back to the windows once we got the spacing and the layering correctly. Because if I concentrate too much on the windows and then I end up having to move the walls, make them wider, if I need to make them just different, then all that work on the windows went out the window. And went out the window. And I don't want that, And I'm always very careful when I'm designing for that same reason. I'm always aware of don't hang up too much on something because that particular scenario, it could not work out. Oh, this is what I did wrong, because this was for the... Okay, so let's lower that. And then here we put that. And then this is supposed to go like that. There we go. No wonder... Like the back wall wasn't matching the front wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we grab this because 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. I knew I had something wrong. Like measurements weren't coming out the way they were supposed to. Okay, so for now, okay, so this wall matches the back wall. That's what I wanted, and I know I'm gonna make. Okay, so we go another 4 because we're gonna close this out, right? We're gonna loop this around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let me see this other picture that I have. Okay, so we want to make this here. And then we're going to take this out instead. Okay. Yes, I just started a new island as I had a new idea for the layout, and I'm still in winter on that one and haven't yet another idea. Island 8 coming up. 8 islands, Rena? Oh my goodness, this is my second island ever. I always worked on my main island. First map, never I just work on that one, and then the other work that I ever done is being in collab streams or stuff like that. So I never had a reason to start another island. Some of you guys work so fast. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Look at that. Okay, so this is rounding out the little terrace area, right? That's part of the idea. And we're gonna have some of this come over here. Okay, coming, and then that. Okay, so slowly and slowly, we got the first terrace, right? Out of this central structure, we got the and we getting the, because whatever we do on this side, we're gonna duplicate it on the other side, right? Because it's gonna be identical situation, whatever the structure. So what I'm concentrating on is getting this side done. Once I get this side done, then I know exactly what I need to do for the other side, and we just duplicate it. Makes it a little bit easier. And okay, so we're gonna finish part of this, and then we're gonna go back down, get a perspective viewing from the ground floor, see how the layering. Okay, so that's one of those words that my accent won't let me say. Putting all the different layers of the build, right? And that's what we do. Okay, so let's finish this for now. Put this here, and now we put this here. And again, we're gonna do, and there's, I think I like, I mean, yeah, I think that looks okay. Okay, I'm not gonna worry too much, right? We just want the placeholder. So normally a lot of people put the, you got your fence that's holding up the area, and then you got some greenery going around. Eventually this could be different flowers, different, just anything that we want eventually. We can alternate eventually with different flower pots. We can take one away and put maybe another chair, or put a big planter with, the lily pilly planter that's already planted. We could do that in one of the corners here. But okay, so let's start coming down and seeing, and then imagine the other road that's gonna go here. So you start seeing this little framework. We can go ahead and maybe we could, actually, let's see how that looks real quick. So we can do the, try this out. And I know I haven't looked at chat. I need to look at chat. Let's grab some of those, and I'll look at chat before I keep working real quick, and then we'll go to sleep, so we can have daylight and start seeing what we're doing. Out the window was funny. Rena, I never sat down. Many islands, the better ones I work on. Have many islands, the better ones I work on. Okay, I just have one and I'm working on, but have at least 15 things I want to do. See, Canep is like me, one island, and we got like so many things to do. You can turn on whatever you want. Rena, the beauty is the eye of the viewer. Very true. That's actually very true. And I do try to explain that a lot in my videos. Sometimes it's not, how you say it, let's go to sleep. Just beauty, the design and the aesthetics and the beauty of a build is in the eye of the beholder. That's just really well said. Something that I may enjoy and like and love when I see it, other people don't like it. Just they don't like that pattern. They don't like the way they use that. And that's something always good to remember, And I always try to emphasize it, when it comes to your islands, you're the one that has to be happy, right? You're the one that's going to enjoy it. You're the one that's going to walk on it. You're the one that's going to be involved with your island. So you truly are the one that has to be happy, not me, not your friend, not another person, just you. You're the one that has to be completely and love and happy with your design. And I think that's why I always say, you know, when you're looking at your build, if it makes you happy, then you're good. If it doesn't make you happy, then redo it, you know, and just keep picking at it. Unless then it can't be done, you know, and I've faced that situation a couple times myself. We get to a point that doesn't matter how much we try, we cannot make it work. Then sometimes it's better to move on, try to do something else, and then come back to it. Or it's something that really can't be done just yet, and then we maybe something in future in Dinkum. Or then you share your idea with someone, and maybe that other person can actually maybe has another take on it and can figure it out, you know. And that's also another possibility, right? Things like that happens all the time. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is just shaping up the building, right? Like I said, we're just creating an illusion of a building. I'm not too worried about making it a perfect building, because this building is just supposed to be just for aesthetic reasons. So imagine we put something like that there. We can go ahead and then add this can just finish and make it all the way to here. Like we can continue going this direction like this, and we don't have to have another big terrace here. We just make the illusion that we have one, and then we just close it off, right? And we just keep going around this building, and I'll probably do it up to there because this is the next wall. I need to figure out how I want them to the other side over here, because this is kind of what's looking on this side of the road. Well, I'll show you in a moment what I'm talking about. Let me just finish this, because I think actually we already made more progress than I thought. I thought I was gonna be dealing more with the idea of the tunnel, and the tunnel actually we did it pretty quickly. I was very happy with the change of the design, and I was like, okay, so that actually is looking so much better. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so for now, so this should be 4 again, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So then this part, it should be here. Okay, and you guys may be wondering, why am I leaving this type of corners here? Because what I'm planning to do in these corners like this, these harsh corners here, instead of having just, I wanna, you know, it gives you a little bit more to look at. But there, I don't know why yet, but I'm gonna plant a tree right there, and it just kind of into the building, and it's gonna give you flora or something, or maybe some type of greenery, right? And that's the idea. And instead of being perfect squares, it's just gonna give you. So imagine something like this, like we did here, right? And it gives you a little more movement. It gives you a little more space. It gives you something more to look at, and you get to play around with trees and plants and anything, you know, and whatever else James gave us, you know, in the future, you know, or you can put a street light right there in the corner. There's a lot of possibilities that we can do once we get to that point, you know. But that's why I'm doing it, you know, and I know most buildings are kind of like a perfect square, but as in my head, I was like, I don't know if I like that idea. But I figured that I can hide some of this, because anyway, the ramps were gonna look off. So by leaving this little space here, you know, because if I put a ramp here facing the other way, it's gonna look really weird, right? By leaving the square and putting a tree to hide the defect, then it's gonna look better. At least in my vision, let's just put it that way. In my idea, in my vision, that's gonna look like so much better. Okay, so, and I know you guys are writing, I see the chat moving, and in my mind's like, glance at it, look at it. And I'm like, I need to finish this, because I can't multitask. Okay, so let's put this here, and I promise, I'm gonna look at chat as soon as I put this here, and bingo, look at that, look what we have here. A little terrace, little going on, all this has to be brought down, but we're slowly making the illusion, right, of this multiple tier building, whatever, courtyard scenario. Okay, let's go ahead and rechat just to see what you guys are saying. I don't want to miss something important and then you guys feel like I'm not paying attention. When you use the def command, do you use the chest on hold? Use the chest on hold time? I don't know what you mean by chest on. Like chest. Oh, cheats on. Yeah. The cheats have to stay on the whole time to use def commands, because that's how you activate it. If you turn off the cheats, you cannot have access to. Oh, it was right underneath it. Sorry. Right underneath it. If you turn it off, you can use def command. If you have them on, then you can use the def commands. So yeah, I see he's using the plants up high as I suggested. Yeah, Karen. Yeah, we're using plants. We gotta make those courtyards very beautiful. The terraces very beautiful with color. And if anybody's new in here, don't forget, I'm using a lot of the same bushes. It's just placeholders. Don't forget that. They're just placeholders. Now I can continue and modify some of the builds. I'm happy to be here. Seeing you build. Thanks, Jersey. Well, you're welcome, Kent. So happy. Truly so happy that you're here and listening to me ramble about all this stuff, that we're just building here. I made a house with the inner. Okay, so I know I read that. Yes, I just started a new island and I had. Okay, so I read that. Okay, I scroll up way too much. Thanks me a lot with the idea. Make it to read again. Angeli, I found taking a break helps with finding a new way to do stuff that I got stuck in. And Angeli, that's 100% correct. Taking breaks, coming back the next day. Sometimes when I do my builds and I'm very unsure. I go to sleep, wake up the next day, refresh. I'm like, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to fix. I know what we need to change. And it's so much better. And sometimes just taking a 2-3 hour break, instead of pushing through, it's better just to work on something else and do something else. That's why I like working with the deck commands is really different because I have access to everything. So I'm like working a lot quicker than I normally will. That when I was used to grind for the materials, it gave me time to think about the build and to do more improvements. So it's cool to have it, but at the same time, I noticed that I'm not thinking about the build as much as I used to, and I do feel like maybe I'm rushing my build. So it's just kind of getting a little bit used to it. Joffrier, hey, nice to see you. So glad that you're here and all of that. Good morning to you. Yes, Germany, if I remember correctly. No, it's morning for you guys over there. So happy that you're here. So glad that you made it in. Another spontaneous stream over here. It's 2:37 a.m. my time, but I'm having a great time with all of you. So it's been great. You come to my island to see. I have to do every time I can open menu in Creator. Oh really? No, once you have it on, it should always stay on. I don't know why you have to put the cheats on all the time. I love the invitation in the early morning. Well, do it in the next day, okay? And that with voice chat. Okay. Good morning to everyone. Missed because of lurking. Okay. And I think if I miss any of you guys, if you guys ask me something important and I missed it, didn't read it, feel free to retype it again, just to make sure that if it's something you guys want me to answer, I will gladly answer it. Okay, so we got this section. So we got part of this courtyard. We got the little top area of the building. So we're getting some greenery. We're getting some of the stuff going on. We're using some of the lamps to create like a fake illusion of windows. That's part of the goal. So the next thing that I know I want to do, and let's see, let me scroll back on my pictures here. Go back to this section here. Okay, so now we need to just create just a little bit extra height, and then the top of the next style of buildings, they're mainly meant to look more like a kind of like a little castle top, right? Like just a little bit different on the top, so we can create another different type of illusion. Then the other thing that we need to fix now is this section over here, because it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, and then 4 on the side. So this row here, we're gonna clear that up because that's really messing up the shape, right? So we don't want this here. Actually, I may actually take 2, because if I 1, 2, 3, yeah, actually I have to take 2 out. 2 out. Okay, we may have to just work it slowly and see if work. Well, let's just keep taking some of these out slowly and see what we get. I think that's the best scenario to do. Let's go ahead and keep taking this out. Keep clearing this out. Okay, because... Alright, wait. Let me... I need to refocus here. If I take this layer out, am I supposed to then... So these are buildings looping around. We got the walkway. We got the one space. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it turns. Okay. Wait. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it turns. Okay, so I don't take it all the way out. I don't take it all the way out. Or 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go this way, right? So it's this way, right? And then, so technically it's this with this, and then ramps going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry guys, I'm hitting a little mental. I'm just thinking to make sure I'm not doing twice the work that I don't need to do. If we go, I'm trying to imagine how I'm gonna loop this building around. Okay, so okay, and but yeah, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the building. That's what's gonna go up. Gotta go a little more like that. But I need 1 row completely, right? Or 2. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing now. Let's cross your fingers. Hopefully, I think I know what I'm doing. If not, then we're just gonna have to do a little more rework, but okay, so I think I know what I'm doing. I think what happened was that, you know, in the initial design, since I spread everything out, I keep forgetting that a lot of this is in the wrong place, because since the original tunnel we made it 3 wide instead of the tunnel was 3, now it's only 1 square. So a lot of these measurements I need to kind of I keep forgetting that it's the old measurements, and I need to redo and make them newer, and that's what we're doing. So okay, so, and I still want to create the illusion of a little bit. Do I want to create the illusion? Yeah, okay, so I do want to create that illusion too, but just a little bit. I don't need it everywhere, so we'll do it like this. Okay, so there's the illusion. So this has to go. Oh, this one's too high. Okay. All right, what are you guys writing? I'm looking and walking exactly as my Dinkum camera after late. Version drops. Google says again, no translation. Oh wow, what a huge building. I had to look the beginning of the stream. Yeah, this has been, especially from stream 2. I'm gonna start now finally putting episode name, like episode 3, episode 4, and all that. So the previous stream is when we started this, but if you actually started from this big one, is when we kind of are fixing a lot of this. The second stream, I was kind of like trying to do a lot, just refixing a lot. Go to my island and see. Okay, so zombie mode. Okay. All right, so you guys are good. You guys are talking among yourself. I love that because that gives me a little time to concentrate. Okay, so let's do the same thing that we did here. And now we're gonna add the brick and keep going around this little building, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still working on 4. And if you guys, you guys decide to duplicate this build, you guys are duplicating this idea, feel free to make it fit your build. If you guys decide to go 5 wide, then just continue to go 5 wide in all your walls. If you decide to go 3 wide, then just continue going 3. I mean, you can make the walls also, you don't have to keep it every wall the same size, but mentally for me to make a shape at the moment, I find it just a lot easier if I do that. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit something different here. It's just placeholder as well. I just wanted to see how that looked and just get a feel to it. Okay, so now is when we are all gonna start racing this last part of the building, this middle part of the back of the building. We need to figure out how high I want to go, and this is the moment that a lot of this should start looking a little bit more the very top. Oh wait, oh, I can't go as high, I forgot. So I'm already at the Dinkum limit height. So that's good to know. I thought I still have like a couple more squares to go up, but I'm already at the highest point. Okay, so I can't create the other illusion that I wanted. Unless I bring... Let me see. Okay. So I know we did a lot of work, right? And now my mind's like, what happens if I lower everything by 1? But it still won't give me the height that I need. So maybe I can't create that third tier illusion. Maybe that's the highest that I mean, I know that's the highest that I can go. So what we can try to do is this is when I can use a little bit of that, but it's, man, if I had 2 more squares, that was all that I needed. Okay, I'm just thinking, guys. My mind is thinking and thinking. Can I ask someone how to walk slow, like in slow motion? Rage quitting for B. Lost hours work again. Great. Catnip, what happened again? You may actually, if your game keeps crashing, I mean, I don't know. I know they already checked the file, so it could be you may have to actually just sleep more often. Instead of working a full Dinkum day and then go to sleep, just try to sleep more often. I at least for now, that'd be my recommendation. It just be sleep more often, because I don't know what else to say about that. Okay, so let's bring this in, right? So what I'm gonna try to test is now in this building is to see what's down here. Why are you not coming up? Okay, is how this gonna look. If it looks bad, I may just have to not do it. I don't know. I'm trying to see. No. That. No. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So maybe on this one, since I'm not using the ramps, maybe I can go. Since I'm not using the ramps, maybe I can actually just do just make a square right here and fly up. I had the void drop, but after dropping for a while, I landed on the ground again. I sleep and exit every 20 minutes. 20 minutes, that's actually, I think that's a good time frame right there. I like that idea, every 20 minutes. That actually sounds very reasonable. Doesn't sound like too bad. Okay, 1, 2, and then, okay, perfect. So that actually squares that off. We do that there. And let me see. Well, okay, so ideally the idea was to have this kind of tall, like another structure, a little taller. We can go as tall as we want to now. But we can, trying to see if that is a good enough illusion to work off of it. Okay. So let's go ahead and because I don't think I want the whole border. Oh, you know what we could. Okay, let's try this out. There's gonna be. I just want it a little bit more. Okay, so there's where we're gonna pull the flower boxes, right? For now. So what happens when you kind of. No, let's do it on this one. Just dig down one, right? Well, it won't help me behind here. It won't help me. Out here it may look cool. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we do that, we do that, we do that, we do that. Where's the flower boxes? We put one there. Oh, no. Okay, so there, 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 and there. Okay, so what we can do, I think the idea is evolving, right? Okay, so I can't go as high as anymore, you know? I never realized that was already that high. What we can do is another courtyard on top of this area, like this area right here, right? So we bring it to a good level where we can also kind of decorate and make it kind of like a livable area. And maybe we do some steps on one of the side of the buildings. And it looks like it's part of the building. And you know, like a lot of buildings in cities and stuff, they got like a big patio on the top or something like that. And garden, you know, it could be like an, you know, you could grow vegetables on top of the building on the top, right? So I think that's how maybe I will leave this build now, in that idea. So we have kind of like a little castle, little shape here. We'll bring a floor up. We can put a little fencing if we want to, and keep matching probably with the iron fence. Just do it a little, just so it can overlap just a little bit between the windows here, like in the little openings. I think that will give it maybe a little bit of extra look. And like everything, it's just layering and layering on top of different items to keep creating more dimension, more depth. And that's, you know, and then just instead of not looking flat, it gives you depth, so more to look at. And at the same time, you're hiding other stuff and then you're creating something. At least that's the best way that I can explain it. For some reason, this time I was in multiplayer instead of single player, and the Wi-Fi dropped, and just floated into the void and then disconnected. Yeah, multiplayer. Oh, multiplayer's just... I know they're working on multiplayer because I know we're still having a lot of issues when it comes to multiplayer. Yeah, I mean, I was on an island the other day filming a little showcase build that I'm going to be showing on the channel and multiplayer, and I disconnected easy 4 or 5 times. Like, it just... And I was trying to record and it just kept disconnecting me and then kicking me out and kicking me out. So yeah, I know multiplayers, they're aware and they're trying to get that more fixed. Can before you do multiplayer, do you do a backup and save depending on the host, internet, and PC? There may be issues. Yeah, that's true too. The internet in another person. Okay, so you guys are talking about yourself, so I can continue working over here. Okay, so the build's evolving. I am gonna have to restructure some of my designs and ideas that I had about this build, right? But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's good. So what I'm gonna do here is actually take this one off, and we are going to just add again one more. We're gonna take that off. Raise one. Put up. Oh, I did brick. Okay, wait. Brick. Put that there, and we're gonna grab another stone one, and we'll put one there. Okay, so now we got light on this corner. We got light around going around this corner, and I think everything is shaping okay for the most part. I think we're getting something. Hopefully we're getting an illusion. Let's go ahead over here. And I think we're slowly getting something. I think I still need to put chairs on the top of that terrace. But before we continue pushing the building back towards the town hall, what time is it? 2:57. I can stay for a little longer. What we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to work a little bit now of the courtyard to get this right dimension of the courtyard correctly, the spacing correctly, where the lights are gonna go, and get this next dimension right, because I think that's gonna be important, just to keep getting this structure right, at least the way that I'm envisioning it, right? So first thing, the center of this wall is still gonna be, let me see, we got 2 here and we got 2 lanes. So now, before in the second stream, I actually had to make it wider. Originally it was just supposed to be one long strip of water, right? But since I had to make it the wires longer, I had to actually... Hey Rips! Hey, when did you come in? Hi, how are you? So glad that you're here. Thank you for popping in and all that, and saying hi to chat and all that. Just working, standby for the baby. Just a little recap. I'm working on build videos, but therefore the week and a half that I'm gonna be doing, you know, that first initial time. So all the build videos that I'm working on are to be scheduled on. So I figure, hey, just let me do another spontaneous live stream right now, and because we're in the waiting game, waiting to see, you know, I got my cell phone on me, just in case, you know, something happens, she can reach out and be like, hey, wow, we need this. Okay. And all of that. So let me see. Rips is getting into the swing of the new baby in the house up at night. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing, you know, this is around normally, I mean, the time frame, it's going to be 3 in the morning. Usually I go between bed 2 and 3, right? Almost every night, you know, and then I usually wake up around 10 a.m., you know, and then I take care of things during the day, just things that I need to take care of. So yeah, so it's not too bad. Like, it's actually not too bad for me to be up at this time. So that means that you guys from Australia and Europe and all that, you know, there could be more spontaneous stream in the future, and you guys get to see me more, you know. Okay, so let's fix a little bit of this. The good news is that I actually can do the design that I wanted. And, you know, since we started the stream, stream 2 was a lot of compromising, right? I was compromising myself on saying, okay, well, okay, this doesn't make sense. Okay, let's just keep doing. And then after we finished the stream, I was like, I hate my design. Like it's not coming out anywhere near what I wanted. So, okay, so we started today's stream, and what we did, we just restructured. At least I needed to try it and do the things that I didn't think it was going to work, but actually it's working out very well. So now we are having a better understanding of the build, you know, and how everything is coming along. Okay, so the next thing now is gotta keep working on this and clearing this out. Okay, so now we have it on one level, and for now, oh yeah, so I knew the courtyard, right? We were gonna try to make it a little bit different. We didn't want to just to have brick and attach it to the wall. We want a little bit of separation at least. And I know we got the mossy green path. I don't know if I want to use that just yet. It may be trial and error, but at least I'm gonna use the same one that we've been using on the courtyards, on the terrace. So we'll use that one instead for now. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna add this and see. We may hate it. I may hate it. This is, like I mentioned before, this is not one of my favorite pathing at all. I don't know. It's not for me. And a lot of you love it, use it all the time. And if you notice, in most of my builds, I just never get to use it because I never enjoy it the way it looks. But since we're doing a lot of brick and a lot of things that are just very kind of heavy, so maybe, just maybe, I end up liking it, and we'll see. Okay, so let's get more stone lamp. I'll check on chat again. I know you guys are being talking among yourself, but I'll check very soon. Now down here, we could use another type of lighting. I'm just trying to move along, but then we'll try. I mean, I could do like more of the street lamps and stuff like that. Since it's lower, we could do something different down here. But since all this is supposed to be just an illusion, it's just supposed to be a perspective build, something to see if it works out. I'm always afraid that at the end, none of this, it'd be something that I'm like super happy with. So maybe we get to that point and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna just take this apart because this is not bueno. It's just not good enough. Okay, so now I'm trying to decide. Okay, so this is the entrance, and I think I might have. I need to think a little bit here. Hey, Jersey, I can't see any open games to log in. Oh, yeah, because I got everything on private. House is sold. I have to move out. Open games to log in. Yeah, I'm not used to that. I actually need to put it on multiplayer sometimes. So if somebody wants to crash, they can crash and all that. Yeah, I need to do that. I don't care for the look of those paths. Hey, Karen, you don't like it either? Yeah, it's for me. It's hard to use it in decorating because it's so much. Like it's just a lot. I'm looking for any new place I have to view. One Saturday morning, I was gonna crash. I know, right? And well, the thing is, all my private settings are in settings, so I don't know if you can crash on my stuff. Because usually I have to do an invite because that's the way I got everything set up, just to invite and then people can come in. Wishing you luck on the sale. House is sold. I have to remember you may stream at dinner time. I can eat and watch your say. That's great. That's great. Fixes the problem for you. Catnip, sure you have having problems, but if you have to back up, at least you don't. The gamer, okay. We'll do that next time. Okay, so you guys, I love that all of you are helping Catnip with her save file and all that. The green pass is nice. Yeah, you know, let's actually, Mistyville brings a good point. I wasn't gonna try it out just yet. I just wanna put, actually the that might be actually a better choice at the moment. It may look better, and it follows along with the brick theme, right? Let's see how this, and oh, it's actually late. Let's just sleep too. I keep forgetting that it gets dark, and I want to make sure that you guys can see. The green pass is nice. Hey Jersey and everyone. Hey Charms, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming in, hanging out, putting up with me with all my rambling and constantly talking about what am I doing and designing and anything like that. Well, thank you. And I know my build is a little messy at the moment. I know there's a lot going on here. Hopefully it starts making sense the more we slowly later on we start adding the decorating, and like I mentioned many times throughout the stream, I'm hoping it works out. I mean, I won't be too sad if I need to kind of redo it all, but it's okay. So we're gonna, if I have 2 space, I think that was what's throwing me off. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a 2 space here as well. Let's see what happens for now. Okay, right. Oh wait, 1 2 1 2. Oh, I think part of my problem is this part of the courtyard is extending. The picture that I'm looking at my mom, this ends right here. So what do I did wrong? I did something wrong again. If the courtyard is supposed to start with the wall on the outside, I mean, I don't have to do identically for what I'm looking at. I know I can change that. Actually, Mistyville, I think this was a good call. The green definitely looks so much better than that other one. It looks great with the brick. I guess I can extend the courtyard so we can walk. See, I have a problem sometimes in builds, and maybe I can improve on that, is I want to be able to walk no matter what around everything. So if I put a chair, I want to be able to reach it. I want to be able to walk around it. I want to realistically be able to walk the area. You know, like I can literally I can shrink this down and put a waterbed here. But since I got this here, then realistically I'm like, oh, I know I can walk on the water and go around it, but like I want to be able the character to walk always freely, to be able to walk. And so I know that complicates my build sometimes, because I add extra spacing that I don't need technically. But yeah, and it's just me. It's like a mental thing, and I'm trying to, because technically I could just do this, right, and pick this up and go do this. We can, you know, if I want to replicate exactly what I'm looking at, right? But these lamps in this picture that I'm looking at, they're hanging on the wall, right? So then you will have this free pathing, right, that you can walk around it. But since I got it like this, I can't walk around it. So I feel like I need to add an extra path so I can walk around it. So we can pick that up. We can then, it's technically what I'm looking at is about 2 square. Well, at least I'm imagining it's 2 square. And then there's something here. And then everything closes up right here. But I'm adding a little bit more on myself, because I want the character to actually be able to walk. But in this design specifically, I think it's okay. The courtyard can extend a little bit. That means that we may have to do a little extra decoration in the front of the courtyard, like put trees and stuff like that. So that might be fine. And I mean, I'm saying it might be fine. I'm hoping it's fine. Hopefully it really works out. Okay, so now I do need to actually extend this just a little bit more and put another waterbed there. Okay. So because I had to double it, because now we got 2 here and 2 here. So that makes sense. And then we're gonna grab, do I still got some? Okay, let's grab some of this. And again, these are just placeholders, but we're just making the little courtyard entrance fencing there, kind of like that. The other thing that we can do here that I think it'd be kind of cool is dig this down, go ahead and cut that out, and like that, grab this, and do a little layering, but maybe not. Maybe I just prefer the way it was. And then we work on... Okay, and I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. This is like decorating part, but I'm trying to imagine if the courtyard would work. And then... right here... Okay, like that, right? And then let's do it again over here. No, wait, is that 2? 1, 2. So 1, 2. So we do 2. How many we did? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then let's pick this up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I did one more. Okay, there we go. So we got that. So we can try this instead. Closing part of this out, right? Okay, so we're adding the layers, we're adding that. Again, we're gonna use the placeholder bushes for now, just to add some elevation and greenery again. Eventually there's gonna be more flowers and stuff like that on there. This is just an idea. Put a different thing there. And then that's how we kind of slowly things are taking shape, I think. Let's see. Wait, who came in? Hey, Spec! Nice to see you. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, I was on a rambling, designing mental stage there for a moment. And I will apologize. I thought that I got my stream element working for all of you. Like if I do this. But nothing is coming in. And I know I added rips. I know I added spec. But none of them are coming in through Steam Elements, so I don't know. I saw the bot connected, but it's not doing it. So I'm gonna work on it. I'm probably gonna work on it and do a test stream again with my members, so they can help me and we can just keep ironing the kinks. I added so many. I got like, I don't know. I added a lot of creators already, but none of them are working. So I'm gonna keep digging on that. Can't break the design ramble. I know, Spec, as I was explaining, like, you know, so some of my weird habits, some of my weird mentally thinking that I add some extra work on myself. Same Jersey makes things larger than they need to be. I know, right, Girly Gamer? I just don't know why I want my characters to walk around and not stumble or having to jump on purpose. And I guess it's because I'm thinking realistically. That I do love thinking realistically because it does help my builds. Hey, and Captain, hi, nice to see you. Welcome in. So glad that you get to see and be part of the stream. All the good stuff. Thank you so much for being here. Very, very, very happy. Very happy that you're here. Okay, so we're slowly just tackling this in. Okay, so slowly the idea is coming together, right? There's gonna be, I don't know how far the main road is gonna be just yet, but the idea part of the main road is gonna be out here. If this is the front, I think I want, Okay, I knew I drew it here. Wait. So we leave a space from the side, or here, right? Okay, so I drew and I put papa and a tree. I don't know. There's a lot of decisions I need to make for this front part because it's a lot longer than I expected. There's just supposed to be just a little bit of a gap. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, you know what, guys? Because this opening in here is not supposed to be this big. Like, at least since, and of course it's mentally, like mentally in a good way. It's just what I'm looking at is supposed to be just a little bit of opening, and my opening over here is really wide at the moment. So we're gonna see how this looks like once we do this. And well, technically it's supposed to be a cover, right? This whole, but I can't cover it completely because then we can't, oops, we can't get inside. So we gotta, I am leaving an opening because it's the opening to the side, but if I could put the bridges in any other direction, it would have been great, but I can't do that. Right? No, I can't do that. Because I need them to come this way, but to put the bridge I need. So yeah, so okay, so yeah, definitely I can't do that. Not the way that I'm envisioning, so we need to keep retweaking this. Okay. Alright, so we're doing this, putting that there, putting that there. Okay. Now we need the hardwood. Get the hardwood. Okay, hardwood. And okay. Okay, so let's get 2 bridges of the smaller size because we don't need this anymore. Wait. Oh wait, I don't need 198. I just needed 2. Okay, so we grab the 2 that we need, and let's put this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't, wait, I never thought about it that. Bridge. Wait. I didn't know. Would that work? Really? Wait, did I pick the... Why hardwood? Okay, I did have some, okay. Wait a minute. Would that work, really? Why are you not falling? Oh, do I need to be on... Oh, this will work. This will work. I just need to then clean up. Oh my goodness. Happy mistake, but it's a good happy mistake. Okay. No. No baby yet? No baby yet. I'm just waiting, you know. She's asleep. I got my cell phone on me. Because you never know. You know, that's the thing. But no, I mean, technically, the due date is on Friday. You know, I'm always in the camp that I was gonna be either on the day of or late. A lot of people thought that I was gonna be early. All her family got here today, so it's really great. But technically it's on Friday. If for some reason the baby's late, then we're inducing the following week. So yeah, but I mean, we're just in a waiting game now. It's just, it could happen right now. She could start, laboring or not. Could be tomorrow. Could be the next day. So could be anytime spec. Anytime. Prefer the mossy path better. Yeah, me too. Me too. Anjali, yeah, me too. I think the mossy path around this little courtyard is gonna look a lot better for sure than the one that we use for the terrace. So I think that's really good. Uh, I think this is the first stream from Jersey that I can watch live without the time difference interfering. Hey, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Gamerita, Gamertia. I know I'm saying the name completely wrong, but yeah. Ring, 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 ring. Rips, don't scare me. Come on. Well, no, it's not scare. I'm actually very excited. And this is, and in a way, like I'm coming home and I'm not as sleepy as I should be because, I don't know. It's just very, very exciting time. Does anyone get invisible block being printed? No, I've never had that, an invisible block. I never had that. Okay, let's continue to work here real quick. Because pretty soon I do need to go to bed, just in case. And I got her family over, so I know they got here while I was at work, so I know I'm gonna go spend some time with them tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to wake up early no matter what. But I wasn't tired, so. But I really want to test this out because I didn't think about this. But you just have to put it in a strategically way. And I think we're going to be able to make this illusion look pretty cool. And that I'm really excited now about this. Ring, ring, ring. Hi, Sharon. Oh my goodness, rips. Rip, rips. Okay, let's clean this up. The good thing about this now, I'm actually gonna see. I didn't think I was gonna be able to make the full tunnel effect. I thought I was always gonna have to have a little gap opening, especially when it came to leading towards this walkway here. But I'm happy now that I had a little happy accident, like Bob Ross used to say. It's only happy accident is that we actually get to do this, and I'm really happy about that. Okay, so let's do this, and here we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the rest of the path in here. Okay, so let's see. So we go this way, we go this way. There's a little gap there, but I guess I can deal with that. And we have it going here, or maybe I do prefer open. I may have to actually sleep on this. I mean, from the outside, some of you may not like this. I think I'm liking it. I think part of the other goal that I haven't done yet is a lot of this in the side. I just haven't done it, but I think I want to cover. There is some. I call them testing because that's what I used to do. Some testing before recording my videos. But I don't know, maybe it was better just being open. And maybe just put 2 more. I'm definitely gonna have to sleep on this and see and place the path underneath first. Yeah, I noticed that. I'm about to do that. See, you were thinking the same thing that I was thinking. Because I forgot about it completely. Okay. So let's go ahead and do passing. Okay. Pathing. I guess I'll leave it for sidewalk right now. All of this, we can change it eventually. I'm just... At least we don't have the there, and we got like at least half of it done. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be a hard choice. From the sides, I do like it. I need to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about this quite a bit to see if I like some of these effects. Because the other thing, let me see, where was it? I don't know what's it called. There's one of the new items. That. And who is excited for all those vines that James showed? Like, I want that now. I need that at this moment. But it's not here yet. I need it, but it's not here. Why can I not? Okay. Do it there. Okay. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I never tried to put bridges like that. I really thought that wouldn't work with that little gap in the middle. Yeah, like... Yeah, there's this little gap here. I mean, you can... I mean, it's not like the end of the world. And then you got all the other ones here. And this one, they do have... Well, on purposely, I left some gaps because I kind of wanted some sunshine to come through. And then I wanted to do a little bit of a greenery on the sides that I'm thinking. And this is where earlier I was kind of like, oh man, I don't know if I needed to make some extra gaps. It was more... See, at first I didn't know if I needed to push this wall one more back because originally I wanted to raise more of this wall. And I guess I can still do, I can kind of do a little test on it. Because I wanted to kind of hide part of the side of the bridges on purpose. And actually, let me sleep. Because if I don't like something that I do right now, I can actually just close it and just reopen it. And I don't have to like just undo everything on purpose. I love how people can see you work in its process. Some people think you get the creation first go every time. Hopefully more people will get confident in trying more. And Captain, 100% correct. I don't get everything on the first try. I never have. Every build video that you guys see of me, there was a previous test build. Like the concept of the idea. And once I really got the concept, then I do the build, right? And then there's some tweaks and this and scenarios that didn't work out. But a lot of the initial concept. So imagine if I was doing this for a build video, I would have done parts of this. And once I felt confident, then I would have recorded that part. And then I would then continue. And then if the build evolved, then you guys would have seen just the process. But I always have to build everything like twice or 3 times even before I go. Because, I mean, that's how I operate. I'm not like Rips Gaming and that does everything spontaneous on the spot. I just, I don't know. That really stresses me out. Or KD Gentleman, all these other amazing creators, Spec Bites, all these people that are here that they just do it on the fly. I'm not that type. I got a plan. I have to plan. Okay, so this was my other idea, right? But the problem was, and I decided not to do it, but I think I may have to do it because originally we were supposed to hide part of these bridges on the side. It was raising it enough, almost halfway, right? So you kind of miss that first half. And then we were gonna use also flower boxes again. And then we were gonna put greenery, flowers and all that. Right now I'm using the same bushes, right? All the time. They're just easy placeholders. Because I don't know what kind of color scheme combination I wanna do. But it was part of it. And then we were gonna do, I believe I was gonna do brick. We can see how brick looks right now. But the problem with this was that I forgot about this idea, and then I had this part, the beginning of this building here, that it may not look too bad. It's just one of those things. But I do like it more seal. Like, I do like it more seal and kind of hides, and then by putting anything there. I mean, we can, if, you know, I gotta be careful myself even though I'm looking at these pictures that most everything is like this old, it looks like a very fairy tale village, right? And I gotta be careful that all the brick is not too much brick. And usually if I feel it, then I just tweak it for myself. But I can offset this a little bit. I mean, I could make all this hardwood too. Like this wall is attached to the bridge. And it's like a big wood structure. I could do that route too. So we got a little skylines here, right? Like to bring a little extra sunlight. We got the brick next to it. So I could still, actually, you know, it's all about design, right? It's all about structure, texture, all that. So what if just the parts that are connecting the bridge is wood? That will break it up a little bit, right? At least I feel like it may help a little bit. And then it separates a little bit of the building. But then it seems like these columns are part inside of these columns. Now we got a little separation here. And we could go a little bit more, a little crazy. I don't know if this will look good at all. Let's see. And then I'll check on chat on you guys in a moment. Let's grab some of this ones right here, right? And that's, I mean, this is the goal of this island, right? Is to go really different, like very different in design. Really, I'm pushing myself in things that I not done or would not do, or stuff like that. So part of the idea of this thing is just a lot of vine structures, right? A lot of green and stuff. So I'm gonna look for this. Where's that plant? Where is it? Where is it? I forgot what it's called, so I can search it like that. All right, this that one. Did I grab it? Oh no, I was full. Ah man. Okay. My pockets are full. Okay, my pockets are full. Trivia, who's that? Who says that all the time? My pockets are full. Who can answer that? Out of the people that are here. While I search for this plant again. Ooh, Januki, but it's not Januki. But she says it now, and it's Rina. She got the answer correctly, Riley. Well, I guess I should have said, know who said it first, but maybe the catchphrase. Whose catchphrase? Because I can say, where's my heli? That's a catchphrase. Who says, where's my heli? That's a catchphrase, you know? Everybody says it because everybody's looking for their heli, but somebody really says it. And it became a catchphrase. And there you go, Pink with Reaps Gaming. So I should have clarified, you know, who my pockets are full. It's a big catchphrase, and that's for someone specifically. Okay, there it is. Okay, I think I got it now. Okay, I grabbed the right plant. So let me see if this idea mentally works okay, because it's kind of more, yeah, okay. Okay, so now slowly, right? So now we're kind of slowly hiding a little bit of the structure. We're hiding a little bit of the design. You know, this is like a canopy style area with vines hanging everywhere, and that's kind of what we're working. So, I mean, this is just one example of what we could do. Then we can put lights right here in between, right here. And this lights could be different. We don't have to do any more of the other one. We could do the garden lamp, right? And now I'm doing a little decoration. I'm not supposed to be doing this right now because it's a lot of work and it could change until I get the structure correctly. But I'm just kind of, you know, it's almost that time for me to end the stream because I kind of do need to go to sleep. But it just gives you an idea, right? Of how can we structure this. We got part of the building. This part of the building over here is gonna be come on. This part of the building over here is going to be another big terrace like this area right here. Let's actually put a little table, and let's imagine that we have, well, I can't do the big ones in here, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of the small one. So let's do just I need to empty my pockets again. Let's empty the pockets. I got way too many. I got too much junk. Too much junk in my pockets. Look, marble, Reeps, marble. I'm deleting marble. Okay, so one, and then let's just get a share. And let's pick dark, random. I don't know, let's just pick 2 shares for now. I don't want to waste too much time. And then we'll pick the right finisher later. But you know, you could put like the idea to make part of the terrace. You could put like a table there, and then you put a chair, more like that, and we can put another one like that, and then it gives you a little more seating. You could also pick another chair that has maybe a taller back, and then it gives you again another elevation. No. Oh, that's funny, Rips. I know you love your marble. I will incorporate some marble in the island somewhere at some point in time. All that good stuff, it'll come. But yeah, okay, so we have that. You know, you can do a little terrace like that. And again, the whole point of this build is what we're trying to do is just, a lot of it is to do perspective. One design flaw that I never thought about, I should have measured the height. I should have probably started with the highest point and then worked my way down. Then I wouldn't know. I could have made some walls maybe a little lower and all that. I do feel like the tunnel's in the right height for the character. Like, it feels good. And we do see the town hall door, like you see it. So that's kind of part of the idea that I wanted. And we got it in a good distance. A little more farther, and then you kind of lose the idea of the door. But like once you get to here, you can kind of see the full door. And then when you're going through, and then bam, there's the town hall. And then when you get out of the town hall, there's still a lot of work. Like this whole front is going to be redone just a little bit because it's not working the right way. I mean, I started that way, but we've been focusing more on the back, and the back is coming out great. And then we flip the building, and then we're going to work from that other side and meet towards the middle. Okay, so most likely, episode 4, stream 4, we still got to finish this little courtyard area. See what exactly we need in the decoration department and all that stuff. We can actually maybe put a tree here. There's another... I know I want trees in these corners, or some of the tall lily pili seeds that could go there. I need to decide exactly. I just need to decide. All this has to be cleared out. Like, I need to clean this. I think it's gonna be... I don't know if I want to go 2 sidewalks and then the road. I think that's probably one. What did I do on the other end? Let me see. I think on the other end, I went 2 sidewalks. Yeah, 2 sidewalks. Okay, so 2. And this one has actually more. So actually, oh, wait, 1, 2, 3. I knew I kind of want to duplicate the same entrance in the front. So maybe I should leave 1, 2, 3 more, right? So it's 4 total. Okay, so let's calculate that. Let's make those mark because I could forget by the time we come back on for the next stream. If the baby hasn't appeared and there's no baby yet, maybe we'll be back on a Friday stream if the baby hasn't come in yet. I mean, technically it's due on Friday, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's clean this up. And for everybody that came in and that is here, if you didn't hear, I am working on build videos, but they're for the videos for the week that I'm not going to be doing anything besides baby stuff and hospital. So I'm working on those, I'm editing those, and I'm scheduling them up. So that's why we've been doing a little more live streaming. But build videos are coming because, you know, I like build videos. I do enjoy those still a lot more. And I can get more done like that And I got many ideas for build videos compared with this. Okay, so we left the 4. So most likely this is where we'll start the road, like somewhere in here. And this road now will loop this way. And part of this road is gonna come this way. And should attach, and we may curve it, and we do something that's gonna come this way. So slowly, slowly the town is, it's a process, right? All this has to be filled. We gotta have we're gonna make a stairs that's gonna lead us all the way to the top, to the party area where Rip's gonna hang out, and he's gonna claim that as his spot. He's gonna make a party. We're all gonna come and celebrate and just have a good time. Okay, so I think that's where we're leaning towards to, right? Look at that. Look at Rips already agreeing to the party. And then I will remember next time to do that. I know some members already can come and just hang out too when they want to, and I need to actually do that. I know we are exchanging some of the codes for some specific member tiers. If you're in the second or the third one, when I open the island, you guys can come in, hang out, be in chat, all that is required. Just keep everything PG. So Rips, if you come to my island or you're in my live stream, you gotta keep it PG, sir. No this cursing and no this stuff, no innuendos, PG friendly, If not, my wife will get mad at you and get mad at me. When I'm in your stream, it's different. It's your stream. When you're in my stream and all that, we gotta keep it PG, people. PG, But yeah, but besides that, I think we're making progress. I feel like I got a lot better today in live streaming and speaking and with you guys and all of that. Again, everything looks like a mess still. Like, it's a little messy. I think once we start really decorating and adding some, and then we may figure out we may have too much brick. We may need maybe some separation. Maybe like right here, right? Like I'm looking at it right now. I like this. Maybe we're going to push this 1 square back and add that right there so we can, and that's the trick, right? At least for me, a lot of time it's those little details. It's a lot of rework, taking all this down again so we can push it back, so we can add now hedges, and then we may look at it and I'll be like, ooh, I don't like it, never mind, and then we have to rework it back. But I do feel like right here, because it's all brick, right? I do feel like we need a little bit of separation just to bring it up to here. Doesn't matter what's behind there. And actually, we still got 18 minutes. I mean, I was kind of saying my goodbyes a little early. Let's fix this. And that way you guys see what I mean. Because this is my brain. And that's how I process things. And it's one of those things. Okay, so let's clean this up real quick. And just up to there. This we'll leave because we need it. We may... Yeah, we'll leave it for now. We'll leave that there for now, right? So, because all we need to do is just push one back. Okay, so let's bring this back. Let's clean that up. And the shovel is gonna be our best friend right now. And we're gonna start doing this. And hopefully, well, I don't think I will have enough there. We're still gonna have to use the dirt printer. But, sometimes it's... You guys, some of you have the right idea. Is we have to think, you have to take breaks, truly take breaks, massive build, one thing is doing a build, like when I do a build video, oh, we're doing a garden, or we're doing a fountain. Yeah, those are different type of builds. When you're doing a town layout, right? Figure out the spaces, figure out the idea of your town. Don't hurry it, that's my best advice I can give you, Some people are really good, and I will tell you, I don't know how Reap does it, Spec, sometimes KD Gentleman, they can come up with a layout real quickly, and it looks good. And if you're not that type of decorator, and you're like more in my campsite, take your time, like truly, take your time. There's no hurry, What's the hurry to try to get something done, Take your time. Don't I can't compare myself to Rips, even though I admire what he does and what Spec does and all these other fellow content creators, what they do. I admire how they work. It's just it's not my style, right? And I need to do this, you know. This is me the last couple days just working on this idea, restructuring the idea, seeing it on paper, so then I can kind of bring it here. And if you're that type of builder, you know, then my best advice is truly just take your time. Don't overthink it, and don't be in a hurry. Take a break. I love all those people, what they were saying. Sometimes you just need to sleep, and I'm one of those. I need to sleep. I sleep it off, wake up the next day, and then with fresh eyes look at it. And if I'm happy, great. If I hate it, then I hate it, and then we restructure. And that's what you need to do. Truly, that's what you need to do. And if you build on the spot, then you build on the spot, and that's great. And you build quicker, and that's amazing. And I wish I could do that. I like, you see me here. How many times I've been thinking and moving things and all that. Okay, so now we're gonna raise this wall, and I think I'm liking this now. See, and the one thing that I want when this idea was evolving, right? And thanks, Jersey. Love your build. Gotta go. Get set up for my stream. Have a great day, Jersey. Yes, Charms, go. Have a great stream. I need to go. Like, I myself need to go to sleep, and all that. And KD, gentlemen, I don't like your work, Jersey. Oh, I like your work. Why are you so mean? My goodness. That's it. I told you guys we're gentlemen. You know. What I'm gonna do. Okay, so that's the... See, now KD just threw me off my thinking. What was I saying? He threw me off. Now I lost my train of thought. I don't even know what I was speaking for anymore. Thanks for the stream, Jersey. I appreciate it, and I know it's full on for you. Good luck over the next couple days. Thank you, Spark the Fire. Thank you so much. Oh, Reaps, thank you so much. I admire your work too. Catnip Hunger Games, thank you so much. Of course, it's Dave. but I love you. Thank you, Dave. I know you kid. You guys are big kidders at heart. Okay, so yeah. So we're raising this wall, right? So we can talk about what I was just talking about. You know, what we need to try and do and redo it. And the one thing that I knew when I was starting this build, and wait, I need to go one more higher. Whoops. I knew I wanted to use a lot of brick, right? I knew it. I knew I was gonna do this, but I knew I'm gonna have to learn how to break the brick apart to give it dimension, right? To give it some depth in some areas. We don't have windows. We don't have this. We gotta start using different items, just pretending, and that's something new for me. Pretend. I need to pretend like these are... Wait, what am I doing wrong? Do I still need to go... I still need to go one more high. Wait, okay. I'm basing that this corner is supposed to be 1 square high, and that's what's throwing me off. Okay, let me fix this real quick, because I keep messing up. Okay, so there we go. Let's eat. Let's not be black and white like Reeves. I know he puts his stream in black and white all the time, but we are going to be in color. Okay, and that, and then technically this one now is supposed to be lower, right? Okay, so this one's supposed to be lower. So I knew, okay, going back to what I was saying. Okay, going back. So I knew I needed to learn how I was gonna break things up with the brick, because if you put too much brick together, it's gonna look like a big old lump of brick, like a big block, and then doesn't matter if a brick is separated. It's just from far away, it's just gonna look like a lump. So I knew I needed to play along with a lot of these ideas, and also accepting the idea that I'm gonna put a lot of work and it may not work at all, and then, you know, I just gotta deal with it. Okay, so oops. Okay, get up here. Okay, and you see now how the hedge now gives us a little separation from the roof, from the bottom of the wall. Then you have the edge, and then you got the tall part of the building. Now that I feel that looks better. And now in the hedges, you could use your own. You can use the iron fence. You can use whatever you want as the divider. As long as it creates a good contrast, you know. So this green is really good. You know, over here I have more space, so of course I did the iron fence. But let's say I didn't like this at all. Let's say I didn't like this look at all, and I wanted more space here. We can take all of this off, and depending on your taste, you could do the hedges. And actually, seeing the hedges over there, I kind of like it. I just don't know then it'd be too much hedges. So, and this is when you gotta do a lot of trial and error, just testing things out. Like, this may look good, but maybe if you put too much of one thing, then it's too much of one thing, then you need to fix the other thing. You know, the flower box, you can put it against it, and that could be the rail instead of the what you have the rest. So you could do this, bring a little more greenery into it, and maybe this looks better. And then you have actually, I don't know, I may actually like this more, and you see how that looks. So it just depending, you know. I don't know, I may bring back the iron, or maybe we'll alternate. You know, alternating the iron fence is something that I like to do, because sometimes too much iron is too much iron for me. It's not some of my favorite things in the world. So we can do more space. So in the corners, of course, we want the iron. So that means that here it's gonna have to be 2. And then we know we're gonna corner should be iron again. So 1, no, wait. So we can go here and take that one off, leave 1. So we can take this one, and this one we can put a little more alternating like that. And actually, I think we may have a winner for me, because this falls more on my style now. And let's see, we go here, and then we pick that one up, we put this one here, and we leave the 2 there. And then this one, maybe we do 2, because we do like that. And then there we go. So now we gotta fix this one too. We put 1 there, we put 1 there, and then once we spread this out, we will know what we need to do. And now we got something even better. I do feel now we got something better, and that's when we come to the tweaking department, and we start just tweaking to your taste. And Captain, oh my goodness, and Captain, thank you so much. You just gifted 10 memberships. Oh my goodness. And Captain, too kind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support, and for everybody that's just joining and becoming a member. Doris, hi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's gonna be a couple of videos dropping for members very soon. One very special. I'm not gonna give it away. It still needs to be recorded, but we do have the idea. So it's so members gonna be able to see that hopefully very soon, unless the baby comes, and then I can't make it happen. But yeah, and Captain, truly, thank you so much. Look at that. KD Gentleman got a membership. Craft Joy got a membership. Cyber Gypsy got a membership. Stephanie Ruiz got a membership. Who else we got? Doris got a membership. Angeli got the membership. August Woo got a membership. That's everybody. Please put hearts. Put the ninja heart if you're a member now, and tell and Captain how much we love her, because that's truly way too generous. Way too generous and way too kind of her. And all that. And I'm excited for you guys to see. Hopefully we can record one of the ones I want to do for the members tomorrow, if everything is okay. Yeah, Ninja Hype, Ninja Hearts, truly, that was really kind of N Captain. Thank you, N Captain. Like, truly, that was okay. Before I get too emotional, because yeah, that can happen. Okay, so this is what we got. It's gonna be 4 a.m. my time. I think we're in a good spot. I actually like what we did now. I think that terrace looks a lot better. Now, I don't know if I want to keep now the bushes and all that stuff back there. So, but we'll come back. Episode 4 of the stream of this, building this island with you guys. But I think the idea is working. It's going to still need a lot of tweaking. We still need to do a lot of work But I'm the main concern of mine was this whole front. We're gonna hide this better, like this front. I have an idea because I did something like that on my island, one of the videos that's gonna drop when the baby's coming. So I think I may replicate that and do it here too. So that's gonna be cool. And yeah, I think I like the tunnel. You know, it came out a lot better being one. So glad that happy mistake and we were able to put the bridge like this in connecting and then the other sideways. And you know, I think it looks good. We could still take it off. Let's see what happens when we come back on episode 4 and if I feel like we need to change it or not. And once we're getting better on this side, and then slowly we'll duplicate that on this side. Part of the next stream will be to finish the side that we're working on, and it's just working on this side. We need to fill this, and then once we close this out all the way to over here, then we just gotta duplicate everything on the other side. But once we have the measurement, once we know what we need to do, then we just go for it. So we got the town hall, and then slowly everything, and then we start branching out from there. I do have an idea of what I want to do once we cross the road to the other side. I do have some ideas already. I already started working on the next page, or kind of what I want. We'll rework this front, and yeah. And then guys, you made it to the end of the stream. I had a great time. I'm so glad that we were able to do this today, and all of that. That gives me a moment so I can continue working on the baby videos, like I call them, just so I can have those videos dropping while I'm gone for a week and a half, most likely, and all of that. And truly, thank you for all of you that came, hang out, and all that. And for all of my fellow content creators that are in here, I am gonna rework on stream elements because I don't know why they're not working, but we're gonna work on that so we can get that going. And again, truly, thank you. And Captain, once again, wow, I just truly thank you so much. I'm so happy, and all blah blah blah, all the new members. Don't forget, link your YouTube into Discord so you can have access to the channel members and things. So when I post something there, you guys can see it. And yeah, so you know, we'll call it a night. We'll come back maybe if the baby's not here, maybe we'll see Friday, and we'll see Friday my night. So you guys in the other world will be your Saturday or something like that. And if not, then I'll keep you guys posted. Now that you guys are members, or most of you that are members, the good thing is that I will be posting some picture of me holding the baby girl for all the members and all that. Her face won't be shown, but you'll be able to see me holding her and all that stuff. Maybe a little video behind, you know, just little things like that. Yeah, that, you know, just behind the scene content for members. So yeah, and you guys became member just in time because she'll be born around this time, so you won't miss it. Okay, all right. So yeah, I can continue talking for a long time. Thank you so much. Again, and Captain, thank you. All of you guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. I'll keep you posted, and we'll see you next time. All right, guys. Bye.